Hey guys, we are going to do an unboxing. Storm's not thrilled. You wanna go down? Go. Oh my god, attitude problem. Come on. Okay, I'll give you treats later. Hey everyone. Okay, I'm just hopping in for a quick live before we go live later on with Kay at 5 p.m. Pacific in about another hour or and a half. Hi. So I've listened to you guys, and actually today I'm just gonna show you live when I unbox things. I feel like these types of content are more spontaneous other than my pre-recorded ones, so that you'll really, I mean, those are also spontaneous, but I feel like I could also interact while I'm doing it. You might have had questions that I would have never thought of and might as well answer them. So if you're watching this as a team replay, I've ordered these plants from Ecuagenera. So they are, there's no surprise really. Well, I take that back. Plant mail, there's always a surprise because you'll never know what you get, especially when you order online. Let me just take a sip of some watermelon juice. It's scorching hot outside. Well, not too hot, but it is for Monterey standards. So I'm just nearsighted. I don't want to wear my glasses. That's why I'm going near the camera phone. Well, actually, it's not too bad. So let me wear my glasses. So going back, yeah, I've ordered some plants from Ecuagenera. They source their plants from Ecuador, from the name itself. I've been ordering from them for a while. If you've ordered from them and you're watching this on replay, comment if you did in the past. So I guess I just want to show you like what they usually look like. So this came, I've paid for extra expedited shipping, UPS second day, and around 2 pounds. And of course, let me open the certification, I guess. Yep, all the certification. I'm looking for the packing slip. Yeah, there's a packing slip. I did order 4 plants when they had their sale on their website. So this is not an ad. Hey Jennifer. Hey guys. Not an ad at all. I've been ordering from them since 2018. And because I did that story poll and you guys wanted to know where I get my plants, I've always felt kind of in the middle. Like, if I share my sources and people get a bad experience, I don't want that taken against me. Or if I don't share, then it's better that, they will find out for themselves. So it's kind of like a tricky situation to be in. But I guess at this day and age, like people are smarter with their choices on every aspect anyway. So I might as well just put it out there, show you how I receive them, and you be the judge based on your own standards. So the first one, I've already seen the glimpse of the leaf that's peeking out. I do have scissors over here. Let's open this. How does this framing work? Is it good? You could see the plant while I'm unboxing it. So they wrap this in brown paper bags. So the first one is a Ceratostima rohi. So I've seen some of my friends, I think Soiled Planties, and then I forgot his name, like Aroid Boy also has some. So I've always wanted one, and when they had this on their website and it was on sale, I was like, I love me a good sale. Oh, thank you, December Forever. That's right. So she commented, I'm just gonna read this out for the people who are watching this on replay. She said, like, still share where I buy my plants from because I mean well and no one should blame you for their experience. That's right. I guess it's just the fear of getting blamed that always hindered me. But whatever. I mean, everyone should have the right to make their own decisions. I should not sway their decision. I'm just gonna put it out there like a resource for everyone. So it's up to you. Take it. I take everything with a grain of lightly with a grain of salt. Is that what the saying is? Okay, so it's already starting to make a mess. This is really fragile, if that's how you say this. So the ceratostema. I've already looked it up, like the care, they can be well, they don't ship well most of the time. But you guys know me and I love me some weird ferns. So this is also an epiphyte, if I remember my research right. So yeah, what do you think? I love this. I think I'm gonna replace one of my Huperzias that rotted because I, of course, forgot to refill the reservoir, and then I didn't open the window for a few days, and I guess there wasn't just circulation. Huperzias like a lot of circulation, and that Huperzia just suffered. So if you could see, like some of the leaves are falling off, but I feel like generally it looks pretty good. I paid for expedited shipping again. I like this. I mean, these are the type of plants that really excite me. You know, ferns that people always have a challenge growing. I mean, so far most of them haven't been a challenge for me, and that's good, I guess. But yeah, I mean, hopefully this one thrives. I read that people usually keep them in moss, so I'll end up keeping that one in moss and probably gonna do an upside down planter because I'm gonna retire one of my Huperzias. A lot of fallen leaves though. So that was the first one. I'll probably put it in the description when I save this IGTV video later on. That was a Ceratostema rohi or rohii. I don't know everyone else could pronounce it differently. Hi Letty, yes, I just got the plants like literally today while I was at work. I always track my plant packages, and when I got the notification at around past 12, like, hey, your UPS order from Ecuagenera got delivered in your front door, I was so excited. Next is an anthurium perfect for today, Anthurium Thursday. It's an Anthurium villanorum or villanorum, if you would want to say it that way. They always keep the plant tags, which I really appreciate because although most of my plants, I know their names by heart, like every now and then, especially when you're doing something spontaneous, recording a video or just typing a story, their proper name or ID would just slip your mind. So I really want to keep the plant tags on the same planters just so I don't mislabel them, or I'd have something as reference when I need to look back. So this is our second item, by the way. So December Forever said, I have been bringing back a Boston fern from it nearly dying. Trial and error, and now it's full and thriving. I can relate to that. If you guys have been following me for a while, I've had tons of Boston ferns on my wall before. That was just one big pot actually, and then I separated those into 4 smaller pots because they were just so full, and that was only $16, so that was a good try. But apparently I didn't succeed because I just lost the energy to deal with watering it every few days. It was just too much for me until I probably thought that putting them in self-watering planters would have been good. So Angie, wow, okay, you guys are, the spelling is a struggle, Wheezy Planty said. That's true. That's why a trick that I like to do is always use the hashtags. Probably like 9 out of 10 people spelled it right, and just follow the one with the more posts under it, and that's probably the right spelling. So yes, our second plant for today's plant mail is an Anthurium villanorum. I've always wanted one. I feel like they're a combination of the veiny and the strappy leaf anthuriums that I usually like. I like the veining situation. It was on sale. This is not an invoice, it's just a packing slip, so I forgot. I'm sure it was for a good price as well. We have one wrinkly leaf here. That doesn't bother me. Usually the oldest ones go first anyways. And these ones are really nice. They should perk up in a few days. Oh, this is the poor man's Warrock, yeah. I mean, I have a queen, so I guess I'll have a popper in the middle of my queens. Some stringy cool plant is going through. Oh yes, Kay was asking like what was the first one? It was a Ceratostema rohii. I talk too much. I'm just glad that you guys are on the comments while I'm doing this. I agree. It is in great shape. I mean, I guess paying for expedited shipping is really worth it, especially when they ship from Florida. So cute. And let's proceed because I don't plan on staying long and I have to decompress a little bit more before we talk about Monsteras later on with Kay. Oh, thank you, Happy Go Love. Thank you for liking my wall. I do have a tutorial on making these moss walls. Would you believe that they're just Dollar Tree wall decor that I slapped preserved moss, so no maintenance required, and some, what do you call those, double sticky tapes, because I'm a renter, I can't really drill on the walls here. Okay, let's proceed and with the third one. Oh, this one is what I'm most excited about, actually. Thank you. This is an Anthurium cutuquense. Not double-sided tape, like those like sticky tapes that make that sound. It slipped my mind. But yeah, those are like renter-friendly ways to hang light items on your wall. So yes, I ordered the plants online. They always ship it to your address. Standard shipping ranges from like 15 to 19 depending on the weight, I guess. And they usually email you if you wanted to do like an expedited option because apparently there are still a lot of shipping delays going on. Oh yeah, command strips. I think that's the right term. Oh my god, how could I forgot that? Thank you, Easy Planties. Yeah, thank you guys for answering each other's questions on the comments. That's really helpful. So yeah, Anthurium cutuquense. You're probably gonna see this in mirror image. But this is what I was so excited about. I've always lurked for this Anthurium. Of course, when I saw that it was back on stock, and apparently it has a reputation of being so finicky, like even the professional growers can't grow them. So good luck to me and good luck to what I'm getting myself into. So it's like a tri-lobed Anthurium. So the mature ones I think could have 3 leaves. Like this one is close to 3 leaves. It has 2 leaves, but it's, oh, it probably broke the 3rd lobe here. But yeah, it doesn't look that cute right now. I'm gonna give it a chance. Hopefully it'll thrive. What I'll probably do to acclimate this is, because based on my reading, they like moderate weather, so I think where I live at is a good moderate weather all year round, but I'm gonna put it in maybe near a heat mat just so the ambient heat will get to it, because that side where I do my live with Kay is usually like colder, because that's the side of the rental that faces like the ocean, so the cold ocean breeze. So yeah, let me just show you the details. It should have like this, what's the right term? Textured leaf. And I'm really happy with the size, especially on a discount. And especially like, yeah, that's right. They like to be cool, not hot, because of where they've been growing under the forest canopies of Ecuador. And I've also read that they're an endangered species, so I'm really gonna try to keep them alive under my care. I know that might be a polarizing information for everyone, but yeah. And the last one. I mean, does anyone grow an Anthurium kutu something? I wanna get some tips if you're gonna see this material later on, I would really appreciate a DM because I heard that people can only grow them on terrariums. Very cool weather, which that back room is very cool, like all throughout the year. Do the leaves feel like leather or are they velvety as squeezy planties? Let's try to touch it. For me, they are leathery. Ooh, very thick and leathery leaves, which is very interesting because the Villanorum is a bit leathery too. I mean, I would look at it and think that it's a bit velvety, but now that I'm feeling it, it kind of is a little bit leathery. You're really loving the background. I wish I could be here, but like when we go live, this is just like our common area, and you know, the cats and my boo boo would want to be in our main living area, so I would just like to stay quiet away from the TV when we go and do our live. But today it's still early, so I could do this. The cats are still napping, the TV's already muted, so that works. Like a Vitarifolium leathery. I don't have, oh, I do have Vitarifoliums now. Yes, like Vitarifolium leathery, but like the leaves are a bit thicker. And the last one, oh my gosh, this one is what I've always been nervous about because I've had several attempts growing this philodendron and I failed several times, but I mastered one and then I'm just gonna try one more time. So the last plant mail or the last plant for today's mail is a philodendron verrucosum. It doesn't look like anything today. I mean, it's probably, they always arrive like this. If you own one, they always don't ship well actually. And I've had experiences. Like I've probably ordered just two varieties from Ecuagenera. This is the Verrucosum 2, which should have like the signature red back, but it's not so prominent and pronounced on this specimen that I received today. But mine is doing well in Lechuzapan, semi or passive hydro. So that's why I kind of got confident that I could succeed again. And the third attempt wasn't a fluke. And I just love them so much. So I'm trying to grow a fuller plant because mine is like growing taller, but it doesn't get fuller. So I'm starting a shorter one so I could put it on the same pot. I have to live vicariously through you with these plants and Rosine's cake. Oh, Wheezy Planties, you know how we wish that we could just ship you the cake. Now that you reminded me, I might as well need to get a slice this weekend. That's true. I agree. Kay and December Forever said like it actually looks great. I mean, for someone who hasn't had a Vero shipped to, Verrucosum shipped to them, it might look worse, but it's not that bad to be honest. Once it gets acclimated and rehydrated a little bit, they should perk up and be cute again after a while. So yeah, those were just the 3 plants that I ordered and received today. I'm expecting 2 more in the mail in the following weeks. Overall, that was such a good plant mail, especially when you get them on a sale. We all love a good bargain. Letty is saying she had the best Verrucosum back in the day. She cut it and gave some away to her IG friends, and it never recuperated after that. Oops. Well, actually, I chopped mine and tried to root one for my friend, but up until now, it's just like a sad stub or stem. And after that, it actually bounced back even stronger. Like the leaves, the nodes are more compact, not so leggy anymore. And then like the leaves got darker because the bottom part of my Veru was just so exposed to the sun. That's why I had to like move it back because the leaves got bleached so much. The website of, I would say it like Ecuagenera.com. It's like Ecuador and genera, like plural of genus.com. Oh, thank you, Scarlett. So yes, I hope you guys would love these types of like spontaneous lives. I really enjoy being interactive. That's why me and Kay always enjoys our planted episode every week. I mean, it's always like a struggle to like decide on what topic are we gonna do every week, but once we decide on our topic, it's always like a blast talking to you. So stay tuned because about in an hour and a half, no, in an hour and 15 minutes, we will be hopping in on Kay's page, and I will see you guys on Planted's episode of the week, wherein we talk about how we care for our monsteras. You might come across a helpful tip here and there. And thank you again for watching. If you're a team replay, if you're watching this on YouTube, like, follow, subscribe. If you're watching this on IGTV, I would still appreciate it if you like the content because IGTV videos don't do well in general. And just comment whatever you want to comment. Say something nice, positive, or just show your appreciation for your plants or plant friends. That's really helpful. Or if you have questions, don't hesitate to shoot them in the comment section below. And yes, that will be it. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Bye.